Are your brand photos helping your website build trust or quietly working against you? In today's video, I'm sharing 5 simple ways to use your brand photos strategically so your website feels aligned, connected, and on brand. Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Shawon, and my mission is to help women business owners build a brand and business they love. Here on the channel, I share branding and business tips, as well as take you behind the scenes in my brand as an entrepreneur. If that sounds like the kind of community you're looking for, be sure to click that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so you don't miss a thing. And if you find value in today's video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. All right, let's dive in. I remember when I first updated my website when I was just starting out in business. I was so excited to see a fresh new look. I had gone through so many different templates, making a decision, and then when everything was done, it kind of felt like something was off. And in hindsight, there were many things off about that website. But one thing that stands out in my mind the most were my brand photos. They didn't match the feel of my new website. They looked outdated, out of place, and completely disconnected from this overall brand experience I wanted to create. And I knew that if I noticed it, then my potential clients would too. If you've invested in a new website, or if you're thinking about it, but you haven't updated your brand photos, you could be missing out on a huge opportunity to create a site that feels truly on brand as well as connected. Your visuals, they should enhance your website and not clash with it, right? So that everything works together seamlessly to build trust and create a brand presence that feels aligned and intentional. As you know, your website is often one of the first places where potential clients will engage with your brand. So maybe they've met you over on Instagram or Facebook, or maybe you've met a business professional, another business professional, like out networking, and then they get to go over to your website. And when someone visits your website, that's your first impression, right? That's a handshake, it's a hug, it's a welcome, and your opportunity to communicate to the person that's arrived there that they're in the right place. The truth is, the copy on your website matters, as well as the images on your website. When your photos align with the message, your copy on the page, they create a cohesive and emotional connection that speaks volumes. So tip 1 is to feature your brand photos in the header area of your website. Your website header is prime real estate. It's the first place where people land when they get to your website, and in just a few seconds, they decide if they feel connected to you. That's why the photos you choose here is so important. I always recommend 2 options for service-based business owners like myself when you are looking for that image that will go in that header area. And the first is to position yourself as the guide. So that looks like choosing a photo that makes you look warm, you feel warm, friendly, and approachable, the kind of person that a potential client would love working with. So a simple shot of you smiling at the camera with nice open body language instantly builds trust and connection. This makes potential clients feel at ease, like they're in the right place, and hopefully you're that right person to help them. If you're an interior designer, a warm, inviting photo of you in a beautifully designed space, right? Smiling, warm. Maybe you're reviewing fabric swatches, styling a coffee table, or adjusting decor. All of these things immediately signals to that potential client, hey, I've got you. I can make this process seamless, and this is how you're gonna feel afterwards, right? And speaking of that, my second recommendation is to show the transformation that you create. Another powerful approach is using a brand photo that speaks to the deeper aspiration or transformation your clients are looking for. What is the outcome of working with you? If you're a wellness coach, this could be a peaceful, glowing client who's enjoying the results of your program, like they feel better, they've got more energy, they have a lot of joy coming across their face, right? And for an example too, I want to show you a side by side, or maybe a photo after the other photo. But I want to show you a photo of my old wedding website and my current brand photography site. In my wedding business, I used a photo that focused on capturing this beautiful, heartfelt, emotional moment, because that's what my ideal clients wanted to see at the end of their wedding day, right? Flipping through their album. But now, as a brand photographer, my website tells a different story once you land on my website and in that header area. Instead of focusing on a moment, my header photo, it focuses on connection. So it's a warm, smiling image of me that lets potential clients see exactly who they'll be working with. It instantly builds trust and it helps them feel at ease before they even read a single word on my site. Maybe they've read that first, the headline, but before they go further, right? So when choosing your website header photo, ask yourself, does the image make me look like the trusted guide my clients need? Or does it reflect the transformation or aspiration my ideal client is looking for? Whichever option you take, your brand photos should instantly build trust and connection, making it clear that potential clients are in the right place and that you are the right person for them. So tip 2 is to use a connected photo in your About Me section. Your About Me page isn't just a place to share your story, it's where potential clients decide if they connect with you, right? So the photo you choose here should help them feel that connection right away. And that photo, you want it to connect with the words that you're using in that copy of your About Me. I always recommend using a photo where you're facing the camera, maybe you're leaning in slightly, you're showing warmth, something that makes people think, oh, I would love to work with them. This could be a friendly headshot, it could be a relaxed image of you in your element or in a lifestyle scenario, or even one where you're holding a tool you use in your business. So instead of just a forward camera facing photo of you smiling, you could choose an image that reflects the experience you create. For example, if you're a business coach, a photo of you chatting with a client, maybe you have a notebook in hand, can make someone feel like they're already in a conversation with you. Or back to my interior design friends, maybe a shot of you reviewing samples or adjusting decor in a space can reinforce your expertise. If you're a book author, a candid moment of you signing books or speaking at an event creates an inviting, established presence. Your goal here is simple. It's to help people feel like they already know you, right? It's about you and you're wanting them to connect with you. So by the time they reach up, maybe you're on that discovery call with them, they feel excited and comfortable about the potential of working with you. So tip number 3, use brand photos on your contact page. The contact page isn't just a form, it's a touch point. It's another touch point for engagement. So if you have space in your design, it includes a space to have a photo, I would suggest adding a welcoming photo of yourself here, showing excitement to connect with them, right? Think of it as a visual invitation reinforcing the connection you're building through your website. So a health coach might include a photo of themselves preparing a nutritious meal or engaging with a client. A pottery store owner and teacher could use an image of them guiding a student at the pottery wheel, emphasizing the hands-on connection that you provide. Tip 4 is to enhance your services section with process photos. If you're a website designer, you can include photos of yourself reviewing design boards or collaborating with clients. A graphic designer could feature an image of themselves sketching a logo concept or working on a computer. I actually styled this exact set with the graphic designer that I work with, who really wanted to show that their process was collaborative. So we had the table, like with all of their pens, their special pens and pencils and a sketchbook, doing that exact same thing, walking them and showing that process. So these photos visually guide your audience through what working with you looks like and what it feels like. So it's setting that expectation, making your offerings even more relatable. My next tip is to use brand photos in your blog content. Blogs are a fantastic way to provide value to your audience. And with your blog posts, you can include brand photos to add a more personal touch. So whether it's an image of you brainstorming, a flat lay of your tools, working at your desk, behind the scenes shots, these visuals will elevate your blog post. And I know I just gave a list of random images, but you could be very intentional. Say you have an upcoming brand photo shoot and you also know what your content plan looks like for your blog post, and you can look at your blogs and say, okay, I need a photo showcasing this or another for this, right? So you could walk into that photo shoot with a plan, and you could leave with brand images that you can also use for your blog posts. So say if you are a food blogger, you might showcase yourself styling a dish, right? While an educator could feature an image of them leading a workshop or presenting. And don't forget, these same photos that you're using on your blog posts, they can double as graphics for platforms like Pinterest to drive even more traffic back to your website and that blog post. By thoughtfully incorporating on-brand photos in your website, you're not just making it look polished and professional. You're creating an aligned, connected experience that builds trust and becomes a meaningful touch point that draws your ideal client closer to working with you. If you want more branding tips for your business, be sure to watch the video on your screen right now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.